From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Montreal MP Mark Miller is the new Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture. He replaces Stephen Guilbeault, who quit cabinet on Thursday after Ottawa's new pact with Alberta on a proposed pipeline. Miller tells reporters the priorities of his portfolio are to radiate arts and culture.
I love my country, and I want to make sure that when it comes to issues of national unity, that we're promoting arts and culture in a way that makes Canada radiate inside Canada, and we're proud of who we are, but also outside Canada.
Miller was in the cabinet of previous Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, but was not included in Mark Carney's inner circle until now. Today's changes also include Government Transformation Minister Joël Lightbound replacing Guilbeault as Carney's Quebec lieutenant, while Environment and Climate Change Minister Julie DeBrussen adds nature to her portfolio. Green Party leader Elizabeth May says supporting the Carney government's budget is a mistake she won't make again. Prime Minister Mark Carney's office had assured May that the budget would not contain tax credits for enhanced oil recovery and that they wouldn't be added afterward. Those credits are contained in a Memorandum of Understanding Carney signed last week with Alberta Premier Danielle Smith. Now, that agreement sets the stage for an oil pipeline project linking Alberta to British Columbia's coast. And as Canadian Press reporter Alessia Pasafumi explains, the memorandum has opposition stirring again.
The MOU says that Ottawa's commitment is contingent on the pipeline being approved as a project in the national interest and that Indigenous participation is required. Despite that requirement for Indigenous participation, no First Nations were consulted on what the MOU would look like.
Longtime Union of BC Indian Chiefs Grand Chief Stuart Phillip calls the agreement an egregious dismissal of First Nations constitutional and legal rights. Algoma Steel plans to lay off more than 1,000 workers over the coming months.
Union President Bill Slater says the company issued about 1,000 layoff notices this morning, including about 150 to his members. The job cuts come as Algoma has accelerated plans to shut down its blast furnace and coke oven operations as it transitions to more efficient electricity-based steel production. The company also reported almost $500 million in losses last quarter as the 50% tariffs on steel imposed by the U.S. effectively shut it out of the market. Michelle Zedekian, The Canadian Press.
Polytechnique Montreal is expanding its Order of the White Rose Scholarship. It was established in 2014 to honor the 14 women killed at the engineering school nearly 36 years ago. Instead of just one, the $50,000 scholarship will now be awarded to 14 female students pursuing a master's or doctoral degree in engineering. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Cal Foote has signed an American Hockey League contract with the Chicago Wolves. That makes him the 4th out of 5 players acquitted of sexual assault in the high-profile trial of members of Canada's 2018 World Junior Hockey Team to continue his career. Tonight's NHL schedule has one Canadian team in action. Winnipeg visits Buffalo. The Vancouver Whitecaps are preparing to take on soccer star Lionel Messi's Inter Miami team to win the Major League Soccer Cup this Saturday in Florida. German star Thomas Muller plays for the Caps. And as Canadian Press reporter Gemma Karsten-Smith explains, people are drawing comparisons to past World Cup clashes between Germany and Argentina with Messi.
Thing that Thomas Muller doesn't want to dwell on, but is a fact that lots of people will be talking about, is that he has the solid edge in the head-to-head matchups.
She says Muller's club has won 7 of their 10 meetings. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.